some marvellous victories this year, not only at Lindsay Oil Refinery, but at Vistium and Limnar. Think about what they're saying to those bin workers in Leeds, that you have to take, in some cases, a £5,000 a year pay cuts and to dress it up in terms of phony arguments about equality. It's an absolute disgraceful attack on working people.
We will be demonstrating on the streets of London on the 28th of November.
Who are you going to support in the election? I've already heard from some people who have said to me, oh, well, we've got to be careful because we don't want to be accused that we're the ones that let the Tories in. I'll tell you who's let the Tories in. New Labour has let the Tories in.
These strikes I've mentioned are only the visible expression of the colossal, seething discontent that exists amongst working class people at the situation they face.
What we got out today was a meeting this morning to discuss the crisis in working class representation, which was packed out, and another packed out meeting tonight. And I think what we're really seeing now is a force coming together, which is going to be a political force and an industrial force. And I think these two conferences really leave you with a syringe full of enthusiasm to go forward.
My name's Becky and I'm from Leicester.
Well, today we've got Socialism 2009, a weekend of discussion and debate hosted by the Socialist Party.
I think it'll be really good to listen to some of the discussions and join in with some of the debates.
We're expecting over 1,000 people arrive today. We've got speakers including Bob Crow, the General Secretary of the Rail and Maritime Transport Union, following on from the RMT's conference on working class political representation today, where a number of socialists and trade unionists will be gathering there.
It seemed to continue under the new Labour administration the way it had done under the Tories, and I've left. And I'm proud now to be a member of the Socialist Party, a party that seems to meet, not everything, seems to meet most of what I've stood for throughout my life.
Well, I hope that we can have a proper debate on the political crisis.
And we need an alliance that matters. And we need an alliance that's going to lead to recovery.
And the crisis is very clear. We either align ourselves as a major alliance on the left, or we suffer from the major political parties who don't seem to have an agenda other than to attack public services, to privatise public services, to smash trade unions, and to make it less of a civil society than it should be.
Hi, I'm Jethro Waldron and I'm from Nottingham Brand. I'm James, I've come down from Cambridge and I'm here to fight for jobs for youths.
Hi, I'm Suraj, I'm from the Leicester Socialist Party branch. I've just come down to Socialism 2009 and I'm here to meet like-minded people.
Come and learn a bit about socialism, come and be motivated by the rallies so I can go back to Nottingham and we can carry on our good work and we can perhaps set up a branch in Amber Valley, which is where I'm from.
The reason why the BNP are doing so well is because not only are they fed up with this Labour government, but we're in the middle of an economic crisis. The BNP can only survive when there's social deprivation, when there's lack of houses,
lack of jobs, lack of hospital beds, and people feel they've got no hope out there. So the way to defeat the BNP is to get those million builders off the dole and start building houses for people to live in. I'm all in favour of public spending cuts, by the way. First one I want is to get our troops out of Afghanistan and Iraq. That's the first cut.
So the next period is crucial for the formulation of ideas. And the Youth Fight for Jobs campaign and the PCS Young Members Network, I believe, will be at the forefront of developing a programme which can prepare many young workers and students for the devastating onslaught which is ahead. Alongside other national unions, the RMT and the CWU, students, unemployed workers and trade union branches that also support this campaign, we will be demonstrating on the streets of London on the 28th of November. And I would urge everyone in this room here tonight to join us. Bring your friends, family, workmates, all attend, because this will be a really important turning point for this campaign, and we'll see a louder voice coming from our youth.
And it is never going to do anything at all. So their hands are soaked in blood of the people of Afghanistan, Iraq and more. It is only the ordinary people and the organisation which showed solidarity with these oppressed masses. This is why we believe it is crucial that we build these campaigns among the trade unionists, socialists and other activists. We thank the Socialist Party and the Committee for Workers International for their help to build this campaign internationally. And Joe Higgins, for example, is the only MEP in the European Parliament who is prepared to defend the oppressed people in Sri Lanka.
Then we had elected a Labour Party candidate, and incredibly it came down to a cliffhanger between the Socialist Party and Fianna Fáil, the main party of capitalism. And when the final result was announced, it was Fianna Fáil 77,000 votes, the Socialist Party 82,000 votes. We defeated them in their own
I think this trade union movement needs to be challenged on why ain't you representing workers properly. And I believe a political party in the form of alliance next year should start standing, not the likes of John McDonnell and Jeremy Corbyn, who have done a sterling job in my opinion, but for those MPs like Straw and Blunkett, they should be challenged, and Griffin should be challenged. Why has it got to be left to New Labour to stand against Griffin? And a rally like this gives us the opportunity to reaffirm our faith and reaffirm our belief and our commitment to militant trade unionism and a socialist way.
The General Secretary of the Socialist Party, Peter Taff, and Peter is also on the leading committee of the CWI, the Committee for Workers International. Now, Peter recently wrote a book review of a book on Trotsky.
What are these gentlemen afraid of? They've got the whole of capitalist opinion with them. They've got the media. They've got big books 600 pages long, which Robert Service wrote. To Moscow, have a quick look. Home again, writes a big book. They've got everything going for them. Why can't they debate and discuss? And they accuse us of being undemocratic. They accuse us of wanting to create an undemocratic world. We will debate and discuss with the ideas that we put forward, the ideas of socialism, because they're the ideas of the future. 1989, the East German masses, when they turned out in what they described as the German Demonstrating Republic, the words of the GDR, when they came out in their millions, they were with the slogan, "The people are coming." In 1789, the sans-culottes marched to Versailles, and they said, "Tremble, you tyrants, the people are coming." We say, this rally, the growth in the ideas of the Socialist Party and socialism in general, the growth of militant trade unionism means that the working class is coming. And this time, we will learn from the mistakes of the past. We'll learn from the experiences of our generation. And this time, we will create socialism in the 21st century, which is the music of the future to transform the peoples of the globe.